Okay. Well, this seems to be fitting for the situation that I'm in, but I don't know if anybody else is experiencing this. I don't know if they did mass rituals to try to get people to shit themselves, or they use MK Ultra to nanobots. I hope you guys are terminating your nanobots. I really do. I hope that you're clearing your mind, because that's the biggest attacks right now that are going on. VNK it means real ass VNK. It's used when you want to poop or something bad happen. You can poop your pants though. There are people that are so mentally deranged. In my situation personally, there are people that come here, they are obsessed with poop. It is the craziest thing. And in the beginning it was funny, now it's just deranged. If people don't start opening up mental asylums back and putting people away, you're all going to be affected by these people, because they're bringing them over from other countries. They're letting mental asylums out, people who were in prisons in other countries, in the mental ward. They're bringing them over here to attack us. So this is going to affect everybody, even the people in our military who don't seem to like to fight for our country at all. I'm wondering now, since the 60s and 70s, what really the military was for. It's a front. It feels like it's a front. Why do we not fight for our own country? Why do we keep going over to fight for other countries? I don't know if I've ever said this on a reading before. I've said it here multiple times, but I want for the people who watch to ask yourself this. Why is all this shit happening in our country and nobody's doing shit? But the second something happens in another country, we'll send people over there. Basically, it's a sacrifice. My belief is that this cult is bigger than we think. And when they send people to fight other countries, they're sending them over there as a sacrifice. All right, that's what I believe. All right, I'm not even going to ask I already know it's true. All right, tell me about this shit thing that we're talking about. It's really deranged. Black magic, spell work. Okay, that's what it is. Psychological. This is what I feel. Poop, poop, poop. Like, please put these people away. And in my particular area where I'm at, they have places where they arrest people and then they place them in like prisons, homes and buildings and stuff. Please do that. If you want to be good with me, and I know you know why I'm saying that, please arrest these people and place them somewhere where they can't get back out. They're a menace to society. They don't want to change. They're way past it. These people, on top of being mentally disturbed, have gotten themselves caught up with black magic. They're just too far gone. I can tell when someone is too far gone and they can't be rehabilitated. I say what other people think. More people need to speak up about how they feel with certain shit. Okay. For my situation also, it's been predominantly black people coming over here and attacking me. So my personal experience is that, and there's even other black people that are attractive that are being attacked by these certain types of black people. There are certain types of black people, and I know this is going to piss people off. It's going to piss off the people who that resonate with this though. They are unattractive. They are overweight. They are ugly on the inside, ergo, they became ugly on the outside. I don't know if they were born like this, but it's my belief as Ra that I incarnated these people as unattractive, overweight with these types of genes, because in past lives they have mocked, ridiculed, and even possibly killed people for being unattractive and overweight and different. So they're born different, and they keep incarnating as different so that they can see that it's what you are on the inside is what you show up as on the outside. All right? Now, let's keep it moving. God, Taurus, delusion. This is a cult leader, though. This Hierophant for me, for some reason, I'm thinking of cult leader. Yep, cult leader. It could be a Leo or a Taurus. They like to attack, spiritual attacks. This is also electronic harassment for you punks who don't know how to throw hands anymore. For you men that don't know how to physically fight because you decided to attack women like the predators that you are. You will be burning, and you like to do this magic and these psychological attacks because you're broken inside, sir, and that's giving you more than you deserve. This person did this in past lives, and they keep incarnating and doing the same fucked up shit in every lifetime. Well, this time, Ra woke up, and now your judgment is hell. Okay? Possibly because of a platform. There are so many tarot readers that are men posing as women, and I'm not even going to get into the names. You guys can ask your pendulums on each one, and your jaws are going to drop, that are connected to these cults. Some of them don't want to do it. They don't have the balls to stand. Well, they got balls. That's one of the secrets. But they don't have the balls to stand up against these types of people. So they join them. If you can't join them, beat them. I decided to beat them. All right. Tell me more about this. Tell me more about this friggin' disgusting cult coven and people that are getting uglier by the day because of all this black magic backfiring. Their kids are also turning into ugly on the inside, racist. They're raising their children to believe the same thing. They are useless to me as well. When they are groomed to hate, you're useless. I said that anyone not conducive to evolution will be removed from this planet. If it's a child, it's a child. But their kids are going to wind up being orphans or left alone. For the ones who aren't tainted yet, they could be infants. They're still connected to these people. And let's say that this child or these children are empaths. They're also sponges for energy. They're absorbing all the negativity from their parents and their family members anyway. So either it's probably a good thing that maybe somebody else is going to wind up taking care of some of these children, because they have destinies too, and with this hate in their heart, they're never going to find out what that is. Balance has to be restored, and it will be. The question is, how many people have to lose their lives before it happens with this black magic? Somebody's child is going to be a victim if they're not already, but some of them are even getting their children to mess with this stuff. If that's the case, they might as well go too. Because this becomes an addiction as well. As humans, we become addicted to things. It's just part of being human. People are addicted to doing black magic and they can't stop, and that's part of their karma. You're not raising your children to be brave. You're raising them to be cowards, and we don't need any more cowards and traitors on this planet. I want them removed. They will be removed. All right, tell me more. You can tell when somebody's messing with this shit in their face. Beggar. God, no. Where are you? Be careful of the coffee. They're probably putting some graveyard dirt in the coffee. Someone's going to die for that. Drop. Boom. Tell me what else is going on with these punks that like to mess with this black magic and these rituals. And you fuckers at Bohemian Grove, I'm coming for you too. You're finished too. You've been doing spells on humanity as a whole. You're done. And you're going to burn too. I'm going to put you on a skewer down there. It's going to be like rotisserie. All right, tell me more. Can't provide for their family. Well, maybe, just maybe, it's because you can't stop messing with this shit. And every time you send this shit towards someone that's even like this, it don't have to be a Taurus or God. It could just be somebody that you're not supposed to fuck with. But you don't like that because you like to have control and power. How are you going to have control and power over some shit when you don't even have control and power of your own goddamn life? You can't even feed your kids. You're angry. I get it, but you're angry at the wrong people. It's okay to be angry. There is no turning back. You're going to hell. Anybody messing with this black magic, like wanted to starve you. That's why you can't provide for your family, because you wanted somebody else to be hungry and destitute. Don't you get it? You really thought for 1 second, you fucking brainless motherfuckers, that you would actually want something horrible to happen to someone else and it wasn't going to happen to you? Who raised you? What kind of schools did you go to that you actually think that this shit is okay? I mean, the entitlement alone, and it's because of the belief they have in this God or Jesus Christ, that I can be evil, I can be racist in whatever fashion, whether you're white or black or Indian or Asian. They're in every ethnicity, but I feel like we know now. There's even black people all over the world who can clearly see. My people have fallen. All right. And they're embarrassing me. And I want to separate myself from them because I don't want people looking at me out of the side of their neck like that, because I'm not like that. The hate, the level of hate and envy that I have felt during this whole situation with me personally is overwhelming. For someone that they never met, never spoken to, for some of them never even looked at. My essence of a woman. For those of you who have pendulums, ask your pendulum if there are, well, let's just do it. I want to see if there's even 1 million real women left. All right. Clear that. Clear that. Is the desk brown? No. All right. Clear that. I command the truth. Is the desk brown? Okay. Clear that for me, Spirit. I command the truth. Are there is there under 1 million women left on this planet? Do you know how long they've been killing us off? This is what happened. Reptilians aren't the problem. You hear me? 1111. They're not the problem, but they were made to be the problem by the elites. They put this shit out on media and in books and on YouTube and Google to make us believe that they were the problem. They came here to help humanity ascend. And because of humans being so friggin' self-entitled and we fall into temptation so quickly, we were descending and they were wasting their time. So they gave up and started attacking us instead. I don't blame them. I don't blame them. You can ask your pendulums about this as well. You can pull cards on it if you want. But they are the ones that came here to help. So I don't blame them for now attacking. They attack our minds and they shapeshift into people. And they wanted to take over and control them. And if that's how we are as humans. You don't want to listen to me. I'm going to show you. That's what we do, right? So that's what they do too. There are more than one life form walking around. See that? So everything that we were told about them is not true. It's the complete opposite. As humans, we don't want to be told we're wrong. We can't resist temptation ever for most of us. And this is why the more people that you're around, the worse your life is going to get when it comes to being human. It's just a fact. So let's find out some more shit here. Yeah, I can feel that you guys from the Bohemian Grove are nervous. You thought you were God. You worshiping some owl. I trumped that. The devil on my shoulder sounds like you, but I gave him a British accent. I don't really feel like British accent means anything, but this could be the Brits. This could be the royals who aren't so royal. Everything. The world is a stage. Remember that. Stealing everything for lifetimes and lifetimes. You make me want to go out and do crimes. Well, now you're doing the time. But since the judicial system is so corrupt, it makes you want to throw up. That time is going to be down there. There is no other option. I had to start handling shit, speaking shit out. I can do that because nobody was doing anything. And there is no law against saying things out loud and then they happen. What do you want from me? Tell me about this devil on my shoulder. Sounds like you, but I gave him a British accent. Flat. The devil is a mindset. Satan, on the other hand, is a god. I embody that one as well. They've been testing my DNA. You can ask your pendulums about this too. I haven't spoken about this publicly. I'm going to. They've been testing my DNA with different tombs that they have found with pharaohs and gods. And it's a lot of them. It's a lot of them that I embody. I keep leveling up. There's so many strands of DNA. I don't even believe it's 12. I think it could be 144,000 for all we know, but I'm not the one to mess with. And the fact that everybody thought Ra was a man, and I think even in the black community wanted to believe it was a black man. It's that mindset that's killing people. The victim mentality, the false history that blacks were slaves, and that's it. It gave an okay to be criminals and rapists and murderers because the feeling of you owe us something is so overwhelming. I can't even believe it. The sense of entitlement is gross. You could have told me personally that all slaves were white, and I would just, whatever. I'm not a slave. How do you know you ever were one? How do you know? And the crazy thing to me also is that so many black people speak like they care about their own race, but you kill each other more than anybody. You attack each other more than anybody. You fight with each other more than anybody. But practice what you preach. It's an excuse to be hateful. All right, tell me more. No love. I mean, this is... And no emotion either. You get no emotion out of certain people at all. Fake criers. This is just a drop in the bucket for what's coming, for the death on this planet. It's going to be happening in bulk. You're going to see huge depopulation. You're not going to hear about it. Like I said, they don't talk... What would they talk about this on the news for? It's selective death. This is the judgment for hateful, envious, I refuse to change people on my planet. You hear that? Death. Spiritually, morally bankrupt, heartless, cold. Look, worry. This looks like hell to me. Satan is a buddy of mine. Thought it was funny, right? Look, at first they thought it was funny. Yay, let's do this ritual. Woohoo! And then what? And then what? Messing with spirits. The shit was blocked. It's always blocked. Every time somebody sends this shit, what is it? Literal shit? Ask your pendulums if they're letting out people from mental asylums all over and sending them here to attack us. They had to do this because when people were coming over here from other countries, they were actually on my side, and then they had to create fake messages and use voice changing apps to put my voice in something. They created Facebook pages. I have no Facebook page, no Instagram, no Twitter. This is my only social media platform. I can't stand social media, but I have to do this because of what I'm doing. Saying that I'm talking shit about celebrities and musicians and people all over the place. Ask your pendulums, I have no other platform except for this one. I would be promoting it if I did. Isn't that what most people do? They promote their other platforms. I don't ever talk about that shit. The shit was blocked. Death magic. They did this in an establishment or a home or a room or something. It could be at least 10 of them. These people all could be dead because of it. Blocked. This is block sacrifice. There are some people that you just can't sacrifice. This is a coven and a cult. You came all the way over here for nothing. How about this? For you motherfuckers that watch my channel and you think you're going to come over here, you will drown in your boats or your rafts. You understand? You're gonna find a Wilson. You're going to wind up washing up on shore somewhere else. And you're going to be stuck there. You're not going to make it here. You're going to die on the way. If your intention is to come over to my country on some bullshit, you will die on your... Listen to me. You will die on your way. When I say shit, it happens. Put your swimmies on. Go back to your own war-torn countries that you think this is it. Oh, we don't have clean water. No, you're karmic in nature because you do voodoo and black magic, and that shit keeps coming back. So now your countries are war-torn and third world countries. You're too prideful to accept help, and whenever Americans have come over to help you, you treated them like shit. Somebody needs to say it. There is somebody here that's still a decent person. They could have said no. I don't want to get involved in this. I feel like intuitively they knew that these people were broke and homeless. They could have showed up with fake money, counterfeit money, and their best suits and friggin' attire on to make it look like they actually had status, but they're really broke and homeless and hungry. And somebody knew that this person on the other end is a loving woman, even if it's a man, that this is a loving person and that something was going to happen if we did this. This is somebody that the person on the other end could have helped somebody or a few people find balance in their life. They were a blessing to them. And they knew that if they would sabotage them or try to attack this person, then something would come full circle for them. So they turned their back on it. They could have said, yeah, I'll be right back. I just got to go grab something, and never came back. They didn't do it. They could have been told by somebody, or they just felt it. These people could be very intuitive. Somebody's very intuitive, and they knew that this shit was going to wind up bad. Doing this shit on a Taurus. But this is a strong God here. This is a strong God-like energy, regardless of who it was on. They did this shit over and over. This could have even been a sex ritual that somebody was like, I'm not getting down with this. Are you kidding me? This is like blood, cutting, and... What the fuck is going on, he just said? This is that moon shit, that dark ass shit coming back. Somebody's eyes. This reminds me of two eyes, dark as shit. Manifesting demons, man. But I said demon. I respect demons. I said they have rank. These people don't. I put demons above you. All right. Jealous with this person. Happy, beautiful. That's all it takes for some people, is that you're happy and you're grateful. That's all it takes. You don't have to know them at all. This is the world we're living in. I see you as happy. I see you as attractive. You're now targeted. Bitch, now you're targeted by me, and that shit matters. They could have been trying to hold on to money or keep somebody stuck, like this loving woman, if you're an earth sign, or you're just a mother type energy. The kind we need. You're the kind of woman that would be careful of killing off all the good women, you motherfuckers. Be careful of killing us all off, and then you're stuck with trannies. Now, this is putting your boundaries up with penis. This is celibacy. I'm selective on who enters me. You know you're going to get a lot of attention, and you probably have to be like this. This is... what is this? Royalty. Star seed. Chosen. You invested in your healing, and these people went backwards. You went uphill, they went downhill. What do you want? So you want to blame everybody else for your mistakes. Still, I can't stand that shit. I mean, I'm guessing at one point I was like that, but this is a whole other level of just passing the buck on somebody else. Everything is somebody else's fault. So let's ask, have you ever been jealous, racist? Have you ever targeted somebody for being a certain skin color that never did shit to you? And if you lie, you will drop immediately. You'll drop immediately. Are you unfairly racist? Ask yourself this. Do you only say hello to people with your skin color? Do you only hold the door for people with your skin? Do you only see people with your own skin color as value? If you do, you're a fucking racist, and I don't want you here, and you'll be removed. We're not going nowhere. Love you, Philly out.